Hi, my name is Natalie Jensen, and I wanted to show you some of my favorite Usborne newborn, baby, toddler, preschool books. These are just some of my favorites. We have over 2,000 books, so there's no way I can show you all of them, but these are some of my favorites that I had on hand. And I'm going to try and show you before some of my kids come up here and interrupt me, because this is the third time I've tried to make this video, so just saying. First up, we have our Jungle Sounds book. We also have a Garden Sounds one, which they're really cool. They're beautifully illustrated. They've got some different features, but as you go through, they have these fun little noise makers, and there is an off switch. So all of you moms that are like, there's no way I'm buying a noisy book, there's an off switch. It's beautiful. These are awesome books. My kids love them. My twins love them. So we have Jungle Sounds and Garden Sounds. So those are fun. Our next one is a series of how-to. So there's how to bathe your little dinosaur, how to brush teeth, how to feed your cheeky monkey, and how to tuck in your sleepy lion. So these are cute little board books that you can read to your little ones if they're having problems in any of these areas, or just for fun because they're cute. So the next books I wanted to show you are our Peek Inside books, and these are little flat books, but they're perfect for that preschool toddler age. It's where they're just getting into those flaps. So they're fun. They've got lots of flaps. These are some of my kids' favorites. We have Nighttime, Dinosaurs, Animal Homes, Garden. So these are really fun little books for kind of a peek inside a beginning flat book. We also have some Peek Inside fairy tale books, which are new. This is a new series. We have Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, and our brand new Beauty and the Beast. And these books, they're just awesome books. They're beautifully illustrated. Some pages have flaps. They're beautiful books. So again, Peek Inside. We also have Little Red Riding Hood. Some touchy-feely books, which are very popular in my house because all of my kids are little and crazy. That's Not My. And we have a ton of different books in this series. So if there's any animal that your child is interested in, chances are we have a That's Not My for it. So each page has a different little touchy-feely on each page. And then the very last one, so as you go through, That's Not My Dragon, its tongue is too fuzzy. And then the very last one, That's My Dragon, its wings are so scaly. So these are really fun. My 6-year-old likes to read it because he's learning how to read. And then each page has a mouse hidden, so that's cool. So we have lots of different ones of those. Can you hear my children screaming? Yeah. Okay. So these are some of our new books, Colorful World, and we have some different ones, but these are Find What's Different. But it's meant for little kids. So kind of a beginning, seek and find the difference, which are really good. If you have babies, we have some of these books that are tummy time books that you lay out on the floor in front of them, and then it encourages them to lift their heads. So we have 1, 2, 3 counting, we have Under the Sea, and we have a farm one. And it's fun because they're black and white, and then they have the bright colors to contrast, which is what babies can see, and it draws their attention. So speaking of babies, the Baby's Very First series, we have lots of different ones in this. They are awesome. They have finger trails, so you can take their little finger. There's different touchy-feelies. Some of them have flaps, but they're pretty sturdy flaps. So as you go through, this one's a color one, so it teaches them their colors. So those are fun. We have lots of different Baby's Very First books. Some of them are sliders, which you can see. Our newer one is the Slide and See Dinosaurs, but it has little sliders for them. So they're very sturdy books. They're heavy-duty paper board books, so those are fun. Another series I really like is the Usborne Lift and Look. These are meant for younger kids. So this one's the construction site one. And as you go through the book, there's little flaps that you can lift. I'm not going to open that flap. I'll open this one. So these are really good for kids that are interested in flaps, but they're not quite ready to handle a lot of flaps because they'll tear them. So we have construction sites, dinosaurs, we have trucks, planes, trains, under the sea, lots of different ones in that. The last one I wanted to show you was this new book. It's called You Choose. And it's a book that basically just gets you talking with your kids. So it says, if you could go anywhere, where would you go? And there's different, it kind of gives them some ideas. So it's meant to be a conversation starter. Who would you like for family and friends? And what kind of home would you choose? So this is really fun to get your kids thinking, get their imagination going, and get conversation going between you and them. And last but not least, the All Better book. Now this is my copy that I've had for several years, so you can see that my kids put stickers on it. And we take this to church. We love this book, but it has these plastic band-aids that you stick in the book on the owies that you can stick over and over and over and over and over again, and my kids fight over it because it's awesome, so I had to get like 5 copies of it, so they all had their own, and then they fight over who gets which copy, so that's fun too. But it's a really popular book, and that one's usually out of stock, and it's in stock right now, so if you need a good book, that one's a good one. So those are some of my favorites. Let me know if you have any questions.